वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट द रिवीजन ऑफ TDS TCS। वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट द रिवीजन ऑफ TDS TCS बोलता है नॉट विद स्टैंडिंग एनीथिंग बोलता है गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट में मैंडेट द डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट और स्टेट डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट स्टेट गवर्नमेंट लोकल अथॉरिटी गवर्नमेंट एजेंसी और सच पर्सन या कैटेगरी ऑफ नोटिफाइड पर्सन बाय द गवर्नमेंट ऑन द रिकमेंडेशन ऑफ GST ऑन द रिकमेंडेशन ऑफ काउंसिल बोलता है ऑन द रिकमेंडेशन ऑफ काउंसिल बोलता है डिपार्टमेंट एस्टैब्लिश बाय सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट स्टेट गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट एस्टैब्लिश बाय सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट स्टेट गवर्नमेंट लोकल अथॉरिटी और गवर्नमेंट एजेंसी और सच कैटेगरी ऑफ पर्सन्स एज में बी नोटिफाइड बाय द गवर्नमेंट ऑन द रिकमेंडेशन ऑफ काउंसिल बोलता है रिक्वायर्ड टू डिडक्ट TDS एट द रेट ऑफ 2%, 1% CGST, 1% SGST of net value of taxable supply, net value of taxable supply of goods or service or both, where the total value of supply under a contract and where the total value of supply under a contract exceed 2,50,000 excluding GST taxes बोलता है तो taxable value 1% TDS 1% 2% TDS काटना होगा 1% CGST 1% SGST और net value of taxable supply of goods or service or both where the total value of supply under a contract exceed 2,50,000 excluding GST और cess नोटिफाइड पर्सन कौन होगा तो ABB अथॉरिटी बोर्ड और अदर बॉडी सेटअप बाय एन एक्ट ऑफ पार्लियामेंट या स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर या एस्टैब्लिश बाय गवर्नमेंट with 51% or more participation by way of equity or control to carry out the functions public sector undertaking a society established by central government or state government or local authority सोसाइटी एस्टैब्लिश बोलता है अथॉरिटी बोर्ड और अदर बॉडी सेटअप बाय एन एक्ट ऑफ पार्लियामेंट स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर एस्टैब्लिश बाय गवर्नमेंट विद 51% या मोर पार्टिसिपेशन बाय वे ऑफ इक्विटी या कंट्रोल टू कैरी आउट द फंक्शन। उसके बाद फिर पब्लिक सेक्टर undertaking or society established by central government state government or local authority under the society registration act बोलता है tax is not required to be deducted at source when in following cases tax पहला where the goods supply of goods or service or both between supply of goods or service or both from a public sector undertaking to another PSU where whether या नॉट ए डिस्टिंक्ट पर्सन बोलता है मतलब एक PSU दूसरे PSU को सप्लाई करेगा नहीं काटना है। वेयर द सप्लाई ऑफ गुड्स और सर्विस undertaken between one person to another person notified under section ABC। मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ डिफेंस इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड टू डिडक्ट TDS बोलता है मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ डिफेंस इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड टू डिडक्ट TDS बोलता है लोकेशन ऑफ सप्लायर प्लेस ऑफ सप्लाई एंड रेसिपिएंट आर इन द सेम स्टेट where the location supply and place of supply are in the location of supply and place of supply and recipient are in the same state where location of supply place of supply and recipient are in the same state बोलता है supplier as well as place of supply are in different state supplier as well as place of supply in different state बोलता है इंटर स्टेट सप्लाई हो जाएगा TDS एप्लीकेबल होगा वेयर द सप्लायर एज वेल एज प्लेस ऑफ सप्लाई सप्लायर एज वेल एज प्लेस ऑफ सप्लाई supplier as well as place of supply and the recipient is located in state B where supply as well as place of supply and recipient are in different state वो TDS applicable ही नहीं होगा। TDS is not required to be deducted. The amount deducted as TDS under this section shall be paid to the government by the deductor within 10 days after the end of the month in which deduction is made। बोलता है where the amount is deducted as tax, where the amount is deducted as tax under this section shall be paid to the government by the deductor within 10 days after the end of the month in which deduction is made. Failure to deduct TDS attract interest at the rate of 18% per annum. बोलता है in case of failure to in case of failure in case of in case of deduct in case of default a recovery proceeding shall be in case of default recovery proceeding shall be initiated under section 74 and 75. बोलता है in case of failure in case of default in case of recovery proceeding under section 74 and 75 and 74 and 75 demand and recovery. No TDS is applicable on exempt or non-taxable supply. No TDS is applicable on exempt or taxable non-exempt or non-taxable supply. TDS is बोलता TDS is no TDS is applicable on payment made to unregistered person. बोलता है tax बोलता है no TDS when payment is made on RCM basis. When payment is made on reverse charge basis. No TDS is deducted when payment is made on RCM basis. उसके बाद फिर सेक्शन 51 तो TDS का हो गया. सेक्शन 52 TCS सेक्शन 52 TCS बोलता है every issue not being an agent shall collect an amount calculated at such rate not exceeding 1% CGST 1% बोलता है 0.5% CGST 0.5% SGST 0.5% CGST 0.5% SGST as may be notified by the government on the recommendation of GST Council. Net value of taxable supply means बोलता है aggregate value of taxable supply of goods or service or both. Aggregate value of taxable supply of goods or service or both as reduced बोलता है other than बोलता है aggregate बोलता है value of taxable supply means aggregate value of taxable supply of goods or service or both other than notified under section 95 other than notified under section 95 during the month by all the registered persons through the operator through the operator reduced by the aggregate value of taxable supply of goods or service. बोलता है aggregate value reduced by aggregate value of taxable supply return to the supply during the said month. बोलता है registered person through the operator reduced by the aggregate value of taxable supply return to the supply. Aggregate value of taxable supply means बोलता है net value of taxable supply means aggregate value of taxable supply of goods or service or both other than service notified under section 95 made during the month by the registered person through the operator reduced by the aggregate value of supply return to the supply during the said month. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट हम लोग the amount collected shall be paid to the government. The amount collected shall be paid to the government within 10 days after the end of the month in which the collection is made. ECO has to furnish the TCS return within बोलता है ECO has to furnish the TCS return within 10 days after within 10 days of the next month बोलता है ECO has to furnish the TCS return within 10 days of the next month in GSTR 8. उसके बाद फिर बोलता है every operator shall furnish a statement containing the detail of outward supply of goods or service or both effected through it including the supply of goods or service returned through it and amount collected during the month. उसके बाद बोलता है provided that commissioner may for the regions to be recorded in writing by notification extend the time limit of furnishing the statement for such class of persons as may be specified provided extension of time limit बोलता है notified बोलता है extension of time limit notified by commissioner of tax और बोलता commissioner of union tax shall deemed to be notified by the commissioner. ECO in case of any बोलता है ECO in case of any omissions can rectify the return before या earlier before बोलता है ECO in any case any omissions in the return can rectify return बोलता subject to payment of interest return before या earlier the due date of furnishing the return for the month of September or the annual return which या furnishing of annual return बोलता है any authority not below the rank of deputy commissioner survey notice either before या during and during any course of the proceeding of the act requiring the operator to furnish the details of goods and supply affected through the operator during the period, and the stock of goods held by the supplier making supply through operator in godown or warehouse by what our name called. बोलता है ECO shall furnish the information within 15 days. In case of failure to furnish the information 25,000 का फाइन लगेगा. बोलता है TDS के अंदर का बात है, जिसके अंदर बोलता TDS बोलता डिडक्टर सेल फर्निश द TDS सर्टिफिकेट आफ्टर बोलता. उसके बाद फिर बोलता है इफ़ नॉट फर्निश लेट फी ऑफ ₹100 पर डे आफ्टर द एक्सपायरी ऑफ 5 days up to the date of furnishing certificate. बोलता बट मैक्सिमम 5 बोलता मैक्सिमम फाइन जो है ₹500 पर मैक्सिमम फाइन 5,000 रुपये लगेगा. 100 फाइन पर डे और 100 फाइन पर डे. और इफ़ डिडक्टर फेल्स टू पे टू द गवर्नमेंट इंटरेस्ट एट द रेट ऑफ 18% शैल बी चार्ज डिपॉजिट.